How do you automate migrations between SAP PI and SAP CPI? That is what we have added to the Figaf tool, and I just want to show you a short preview of what it's able to do and how it works. So let's start off with our source. So we have an ICO here. It has a HTTP channel. It has a receiver with a receiver split. It has a receiver interface, and one of them has a receiver split. It has two message mappings, operation mappings with a similar message mapping, and one of these message mapping has a user-defined library attached to it. And here we just have a simple delivery. On here we have an SFTP channel that's configured, and over here we have a REST channel. So here we have an XSLT. This is delivered with some templates, and then you as a user can go in and make modifications to it. It comes with some basic elements, some extension elements, and in here we have just defined that this is an external property. And then you also have a way you can define external properties here by setting these different values. And it's also possible up here, obviously, to use the same kind of rules and take data from the communication channel that needs to be set in here, and that not necessarily is external properties. And there's also possible to set some warnings that the user will then see at a later stage. So next up is we go to the Figaf tool. Here we will then select the ICO that we just created. We will select it. We will select the CPI system package, and we will select the name for it. So now it has been migrated, and we can then open our package here, and we can see it has been added to our iFlow. We can open it, and we can see that it has captured the same one. So up here we have the receiver split that sends the message, and one of these has a condition here, and this one will then lead into a communication channel or message mapping. And here we have the FTP communication channel. If we just look at that one, we can see that it has copied these things as external properties from it, and you then get the credentials. So it means that once you configure this in the real world, it's much easier to handle it. So that's how it is set up and what you can do with it. The other thing we wanted to show is the message mappings. So for these message mappings, we have two ones. We have added one here with a user-defined library in it, and here one of the things we can check is this mapping. Here it is some used value, and if we look at this, we can go to the code, and here we can see this is the user-defined library that we added, and here we have the code that is coming directly from the PI system. I hope you found this interesting and want to learn more. Go to figaf.com and sign up for the beta or for the Figaf tool. Thank you.